Hi guys. So today we are talking about something very important that happened to a lot of creatives in the world, including myself, that I don't think is properly addressed very well, which is creativity block. So creativity block is that like paralyzing void moment when you lose the interest, you can't find your muse to create like you usually do. Most times what actually caused this creativity block is because of probably fear of failure, burnout, or different things actually causes it. One of the major ways to actually like fight creativity block is actually recognizing it. So once you have recognized it, so that is one box tick out of the several boxes you need to fight creativity block. So to actually like combat creativity block, you need to one understand your creative process. So for someone like me, I actually know the way I create. I know what needs to happen before I create. Most times I might just like be in transit, like coming back home from work, and I'll just once I'm calm, I'm not thinking about work, I'm not stressed about anything. Most times I'm stressed. So that moment when I'm not stressed, I'm knowing that I'm going home, I'm done for the day. Then it hits me. This is what you can do. This is how to go about it. Or sometimes when probably I'm done for the day, I'm on my bed, I'm probably like finding it hard to sleep. Then maybe I'm just scrolling through TikTok or Pinterest or something. Then maybe I've been trying to like create something and I've been finding it hard. At that moment when I'm calm, I'm not thinking of work or any other thing. I'm just doom scrolling TikTok or any other social media app. That is when I get some things. Like I just say, yes, I can do it, and I just open my notes app, write it down, write it like this, and I understand my creative process. Sometimes it may not even be like that. Sometimes but I just know that yeah, I have to be like this zone. So you have to like understand what environment, what triggers your creative process. Something I've learned along the line is that a professional creative balances structure and flexibility. So let me put it in this sense. So yes, there is a structure for you to always create, but there can be like a flexible. You cannot just say that if I want to like think of something, maybe I'll just go and eat bread and beans or something. Yeah, you know that is your creative process. There is room for flexibility when you are doing other things. Your creativity can just spark, and that is it. So you have to learn how to balance structure and flexibility. The second thing I think is like a way of combating creativity block is trying to like face it head on. Like yeah, you have recognized that this is you are in your creativity block period. You have to like try as much as possible to break out of creativity block. And one of the processes of fighting and combating it head on is changing your environment. When I mean changing the environment, does not mean that you should like move out of your house or something. Go to like places that can inspire you to create. You have not tried it, so try it. You don't know if your creativity will spark. You get what I'm saying? So try to like change your environment, find muse. You cannot say that you don't like copying people's work, so you don't go to Instagram, you don't go to TikTok to check out people's work. No, you're just killing yourself. Someone like me, when I have like a something I want to like shoot, probably a picture that I want to shoot, I go to Pinterest, look for something similar to that. Then I would be able to like, yeah, let me cook something around this. I don't necessarily need to like copy what the person is doing, but you need to like try as much as possible to change probably your creative process. You get what I'm saying? Now, another way of fighting creativity block is not seeing your creativity as just passion. You have to see it like a business. So, for a business to succeed, you have to like create a business strategy. You get what I'm saying? So don't see your creativity as an hobby or something. It is your gift, and you have to like make use of your gift. You have to like I don't want to say extort, but make very good use of your gift. So, and one way of doing that is actually seeing like a business. A drummer will not just say that I love drumming and they will call him for a gig. They say that don't worry, I love drumming. You don't need to pay me. Nah, you're just killing yourself and you drink a last. You have to see it like a business. A drummer will say, yeah, I'm offering this service to you. You're going to pay me for my services. That also applies to your creativity. You have to see it like a business, and for your business not to go down, you have to always be in the zone. You cannot say that someone cannot want to give you a gig and you say that I'm not in my creative moment, that maybe come back in the next 2 weeks. The gig is gone. You have to always find a way to be in your creative moment. That is why you have to see it as a business. I cannot come to you to make a graphic for a YouTube or something and you tell me that I'm having creativity block right now, but I have a guy that does. You always feed that guy your own work and you will never break through of the creativity block. So you have to always see it as a business. It is not just a skill, it's not just a talent, it is a business that has been embedded in you. Now, this little like points I've given to like breakthrough might not actually apply to everybody, but this is like one of the bases. These are the bases of fighting creativity block. Last year I was struggling with creativity block and it almost entered this year. It actually entered because I had to like pause my TikTok account because of some things and time and every other thing. But I I found a way to like resume content back, and that is why I'm creating this YouTube, and I'm trying as much as possible to show up and to always be in my creative moment. Yeah, so that is all for this video. If you found this video helpful, like, share and subscribe and follow for more. Thank you. My name is Gilead. Bye.